Hey, okay. We're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Let me turn this down a little bit. Welcome to the Lofti Lounge. Back after a month of horror, in which we, last month, we transferred to my secondary hideout, the Lofti Lair, talking about some H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that went pretty well. I wanted to do a lot more. Maybe next year I'll do some more fun games with the Halloween stuff. I got a little distracted. Well, today we're talking about Zelda. Big announcement, live action movies in production at Sony, which we'll get into it. We'll talk about it. It's not really what it seems on the surface. It's not quite what it seems. And thanks for the birthday wishes, because my birthday was yesterday. And I was like, woohoo, I got a Alien 4K collector's edition. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm drinking coffee. And it was so fun. I watched some of the director's commentary I've never watched before. I watched the one. There's two commentaries on that track. If you're a big Alien fan, some of the, I don't know. I used to watch so much director's commentary. And my favorite is a little movie called Tropic Thunder. Some of the best commentary ever is in that movie. It's hilarious. It's funny. You should watch it if you have the DVD. Yeah, yesterday was my birthday. Other than that, what did I do? I didn't do much. Just kind of hung out and did stuff. Played Mario Wonder. Speaking of Nintendo, Mario Wonder is a masterpiece. I want to talk about Mario Wonder just for like a minute. Mario Wonder came out last week or a week and a half ago or whatever, 2 weeks ago. And it's already sold. Let me pull this up actually. So here's 5 hours ago or whatever. Eurogamer. Where's my thing? Eurogamer says that Mario Wonder sold 4.3 million units so far. And it's kind of interesting. So this game is the first mainline side-scroller game in like 10 years. I want to say Mario, oh boy. I want to say Mario like 3D World was the last one. I could be wrong about that. But this game is already outselling all of the previous games combined. Or not combined, but they're all of them. And it's pretty amazing. Now, one thing is I've talked to people who don't know what this is. I've talked to people who think this is a phone game. I've talked to people who never heard of it, and I'm just like, what is going on? It's legitimately probably the best Mario side-scroller since Super Mario World. And I think it's more fun than Super Mario World. I've played that game many, many, many times. And Mario Wonder is just more fun. To me, it's like Mario, it's like comparing Mario, I don't know. It's like comparing Mario 64 to Mario Galaxy. Like some people prefer Galaxy. You know? And Mario Galaxy is incredible. 64 is a classic, but anyway, here we go. Look at this. Smash Bros. So this is the series. This is interesting. Hi, Flaccid. Look at this. Series titles on Nintendo Switch are growing bigger. So if you see this, oops. Okay. Basically, every single franchise has doubled the previous sales almost on other consoles. So start off with Mario Kart Deluxe, 57 million units sold. The closest is, I want to say Mario Kart Wii or something, 37 million units. Animal Crossing, 43 million units. The second one was 13 million units. The Switch is destroying everything. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, 32 million units sold compared to Smash Brawl, 13 million, second highest. And then we have Mario Odyssey, 26 million and compared to 12 million, which was Mario Galaxy. So now we don't have the information for this game yet, but I'm assuming it's going to just sell, I don't know, 20 million units eventually. It's just amazing, guys. Trust me, this game is, you can play as any character. There's these like wonder flowers that you can collect, and the level totally changes into a dramatic shift in the level design. Sometimes it goes top down. Other times it'll just start moving to the right, and you have to like, and then it'll give you a random ability. It'll turn you into like a blob. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. But yeah. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Mario RPG comes out next week. Yeah, this year is unbelievable. This year is ridiculous. So many good games. But what I really wanted to talk about is this here today. I'll talk about a little bit of my Attack on Titan takeaway at the end of the stream. I love Attack on Titan with a passion. It's one of my favorite anime. And I thought the finale was a masterpiece with maybe like one or two issues with it's just some pacing issues. But other than that, I think it's incredible. And I think I'm going to say this right now. I think it's hilarious. I almost wrote this in a tweet, and I didn't want to. I just didn't feel like doing drama. But the people that were like, "Oh, get ready for all the Attack on Titan fans to turn on Isayama when the anime comes out and hate the ending." And guess what? It didn't even happen. I would say 95 to 99% of the reaction to the Attack on Titan finale has been positive. And I'm talking about anywhere from like random Twitter users to like, viral tweets to big YouTubers that are talking about it. Like Moist Critical said it was a masterpiece, like a perfect finale with like some minor issues. Anyway, guys, I'm just like really happy that the show has ended on such a powerful. We talked about it last night on Mark the Cyborg's channel. If you want to go listen to our 3-hour breakdown of it, it's epic. Yeah, very intense show. Very intense show. Beautiful ending. I do like drama, but I don't like. It's hard to describe. Here's. I don't really like drama, to be honest. Sometimes I can't help it though. Yeah, Snafu, they changed some stuff from the manga to make it slightly better. But yeah. The people that I've heard that have issues with the ending are most of them are just confused. They don't understand Aaron's motivations. They never did, apparently. It's anyway. Live action Zelda. We knew this was coming. Didn't we all know this was coming? I think we knew about this like, I don't know, 6 months ago. But what was the actual... Oh, it was confirmed. It was confirmed. Okay, so this might be a thing where... Development of live action. Here's the Nintendo official page. It was confirmed. And they talk about it on the Nintendo official page. Produced by Shigeru Miyamoto. And fellow of Nintendo. And Avid Arad. Chairman of Arad Productions. Essentially the guy who produces all the Sony movies. Now, this is important. If you don't like Avid Arad, if you don't know who he is, oh, thanks for the birthday $2 donation, Coco. Happy birthday, Lefty Lofty. Attack on Titan was awesome. I agree! It's actually, I'm understating it. I think it's one of my favorite shows. Stories, maybe ever. But yeah, look at this. If you don't like Ari, what was I saying? Yeah, this guy did. Okay, I'll be upfront with you guys. This guy sadly produced Morbius. He sadly produced both Venom films recently. He's doing Kraven the Hunter. Okay, he did Uncharted, which was mid at best, and he did Spider-Verse. Now, to me, I think Spider-Verse films are amazing and very entertaining. This guy's just a producer, guys. I don't think he matters much. What really matters is this. The film will... where is it at? Where's it at? The film will be produced by Nintendo and Arad Productions and directed by Wes Ball. The film will be co-financed by Nintendo and Sony Productions, with more than 50% financed by Nintendo. The theatrical distribution will be done worldwide by Sony Entertainment, so not Universal, okay? Not Universal, Sony Entertainment. The 50% financing by Nintendo what it tells me at the surface is that Nintendo is going to pay a lot of attention to the details of the production of this movie. They're not going to invest 50% of $100 million into something that's going to shit on their franchise. Now, another big thing to take away. What's chat saying? Link's actor will be contractually obligated to only say Hugh anytime he has dialogue. Thank you, Coconut. Whoops. Yeah, I don't like Venom. I hate Venom, and I hate Venom 2 even more. Those should be rated R. That's just my take. But anyway, look. Oh, by the way, I'm Link today. I got my Link VTuber Link back into the mix. This is what I was going to talk about. Directed by Wes Ball. All right, let's talk about this for a second, okay? Let's talk about... We'll get into the casting and the story and everything. I want to talk about the director for a second. See if you guys can see this. Okay, ready? Wes Ball is directing currently, or has finished production on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Prior to this, he did a movie called The Maze Runner and the sequel, which flopped. Nobody likes. However, okay, you just keep that in mind. This is my criticism mainly. Ready? These tentpole franchise directors are rarely actually fans of the source material. I think the only hope is for Miyamoto and Nintendo to be hardcore assertive and controlling with the script. Kind of makes sense, right? And I think, did I forget to retweet this? I forgot to retweet this, guys. I'm talking about my stream. I want to tell people to come and join. Anyway, where we at? This is basically me saying that I don't trust directors to tell a story properly. When it comes to a major IP source material like this. Now, what I trust are two things. Number one is a good script. Number two would be the casting. A director, and I will say this, Wes Ball, the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes looks pretty entertaining. I mean, the trailer looked cool. If this movie happens to be really good, I'm going to feel a little bit better about it. About him doing the live-action Zelda movie. You know? But the fact that he did Maze Runner, I don't know, guys, what you think about this, but sometimes a director can be given a script and just, they have no choice and a budget, and they're just told by the studio to make a movie. And it's like, I don't know much about the Maze Runner production, but I don't look at a director and say, oh, he made a bad movie, therefore this is going to be bad, the next one's going to be bad. I mean, there are plenty of directors that have made bad films and then made a great movie right after that. You know? I would say, off the top of my head, Paul, Anderson or whatever that guy's name is, who did the shitty Resident Evil franchise, he directed Event Horizon, which a lot of people love, by the way. Now, Event Horizon is a much more singular visionary science fiction horror movie. Maybe that director is just better with those kinds of films. Maybe if he's given a franchise, he doesn't know what to do with it. Sometimes it's the other way around, you know. But this just happens all the time, guys. I would say J.A. Bayona, who directed Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, is a fantastic director. One of the best current directors, up there with Villeneuve, in my opinion, or he should be. Because he did a couple really fascinating movies. One of them called The Impossible with Ewan McGregor. He also did a movie called The Orphanage, which is a really good horror movie. And then he's like given the script by somebody else for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which sucked. And then he did his best with it. And honestly, his visuals and his directing was pretty good. The movie's bad because of the script, guys. Unless you disagree with me. But I think that what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to give people hope for some of this movie. Now, the writer is Derek Connolly. Okay. Derek Connolly wrote Jurassic World. He wrote Detective Pikachu. And actually, I could even pull up his filmography. Yeah, right here. I could just pull up his Wikipedia and show you. Oh, Wikipedia's begging for money. Jurassic World writer, screenplay. Kong Skull Island, screenplay. Fallen Kingdom, screenplay. Now that's a big yikes for me because I thought that story was so dumb. Dumb, very dumb. But Detective Pikachu I also didn't like, but he wrote the screenplay. It's not terrible, but it's just... I think that movie suffers from, like, normie syndrome. Like, they were too afraid to, like, really dive hardcore into the Pokemon, like, universe, so they were just like, let's be safe and make a funny ha-ha comedy about Pikachu that talks and, like, sort of rehash the first movie, kind of. And then he wrote Rise of Skywalker, which I don't know how much... I mean, Colin Trevorrow. Look, I don't fucking know. This movie here, by the way, guys, Rise of Skywalker, I don't think anybody knows what happened to the script here and who really fucked up. Because I feel like so many people were involved, and and Abrams is probably really mostly involved. I don't know what to think about that. But anyway, he also wrote Dominion or parts of it with Colin Trevorrow. I also hated Dominion story. It was just nonsense. You know, a global, random people all over the world just doing random things. They weren't focused. Now he's doing the screenplay for Zelda. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Shiggy's 70, Iwata dropped at 55, so Shiggy's time. What does that mean? Who's Shiggy? But anyway, that's that guy. So overall, you know, Jurassic World's not terrible. It kind of sucks though, actually. But I think if this guy's like given a script, if he's writing the script and he's always showing it to Miyamoto, and Miyamoto's like, hey, change. I mean, whoever's involved with the Nintendo, whether it's the Breath of the Wild team or, you know, telling the guy to make changes to the script, you know, I'm sure he's working closely with all of the Japanese, you know, he might even be working with the Tears of the Kingdom team, you know. I don't know. We don't have enough information. But if that's the case, and the script is good, I'm just saying, what if, right? If the script is good and they get the Fallen Kingdom director, who looks like, you know, he's sort of competent, based on the trailer, and then if you get Miyamoto producing it, suddenly, and then suddenly we're looking at a potential One Piece situation, where all the chips fall into place, and it just happens to be a decent adaptation. Now, Casting. Oh, Shiggy. Yeah. I'm dumb. This list isn't making it any better. Can only Sasquatch. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's just sort of a generic Hollywood director. Like, you plug in to insert franchise here, you know, and then go do a big movie there. It's not like the guy from Kong Skull Island, the director, Voight something. He's a nerd. He's a big nerd. Okay, that guy is a hardcore nerd. He's very, very close friends with Hideo Kojima. Now, that guy wants to do a Metal Gear Solid movie. He's currently adapting Gundam live action. Now, I think somebody like that needs to be involved, mostly because I like when the director is like a super duper duper hardcore fan of the thing that they're directing. For example, Guillermo del Toro with Hellboy. Okay, del Toro didn't just say the studio wasn't just like, hey, do you want to do Hellboy? He was just like, I guess. No. Del Toro was a hardcore Hellboy fan. He loves Hellboy, and you could tell personal investment into that franchise. You know. So sometimes big directors are also nerds. I don't know who these people are, and maybe these people are obsessive compulsive about Zelda. I don't know. What was I saying though? Oh, here's an article. We'll just read this quick. Considering how protective Nintendo, I'm reading chat. Nintendo are of their IPs, I expect they'll be final decision makers. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. We don't have any, guys, we have like no information really. It says, the company's confirmed live action Zelda. The movie will be directed by Wes Ball. Upcoming Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes director, Zelda creator will serve as producer, much as he did on Mario Bros. Movie. Producing alongside the Sony producer. This is Miyamoto. This is the quote here. This is Miyamoto. I have been working on the live action. Oh, this is, let me go to this actually. This is randomly. Shigeru Miyamoto tweeted yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, on my birthday. Shigeru Miyamoto tweeted. He said, this is Miyamoto. I have been working on live action film of The Legend of Zelda for many years now. Well, that's fucking wild. And then he said, with Avi Arad-san, who has produced many mega hit films. Okay, well, I'm just going to look past that for now. Then he said, I have asked Avi-san to produce this film with me, and we have now officially started the development of the film with Nintendo itself. Heavily involved in production. It will take time until its completion, but I hope you look forward to seeing it. That's Miyamoto talking. Now, Jeff Keighley says, tell us more. He probably doesn't even know anything. Absolute cinema. This is the best picture to post under literally anything. You could joke it. You could do it as a meme. You could do it as like a serious thing. It just, this picture is hilarious. It makes me laugh. I love comments, dude. I like Twitter comments. They make me laugh. Introducing the voice of Link. Chris Pratt. Oh yeah, if you're not, well, I'm showing on the screen. Sometimes I forget people just listen to me talk. It's a picture of Chris Pratt. Anyway, right. I'm just trying to see what people are saying about it in the comments. All right. People are excited. So that was that. Unlike the Mario movies, Zelda is going to be live. This is IGN. Live action, meaning casting characters such as Link, Zelda, Ganon, and others will take an entirely new dimension. Well, you know, it says that Super Mario Bros. Movies, while well received, did undergo pre-release criticisms over the casting decisions. A Zelda film will presumably be held up to similar fan scrutiny. And even if Link remains a silent protagonist, as in the games. So here's my. We'll get it. We'll talk about this. It's unclear which Zelda story the movie will explore. It's unclear. We don't know. We have no idea. Now, this says it's possible Nintendo opts to explore the most recent entry into the franchise by telling the story of Breath of the Wild, especially if it would open the door to a sequel, Tears of the Kingdom. Now, but that's just a hype. That's just a guess. Okay, we don't know. Thank you, Octavia, for the birthday wish. Yeah, look, One Piece, dude. Can you imagine? Okay, just suppress your cynicism for 1 minute here. Can you guys imagine if this movie comes out and we either have a Mario Bros movie / One Piece fan service sort of reaction where most people are like, hey, what the fuck, this is really good, you know? People were surprised about Mario. It made $1.5 billion. One Piece was like the mega hit of the entire year. Okay. If Zelda can pull it off, it would be the most, honestly for me, it would be like the most hype, like possible, like the most exciting movie ever. I don't even know what words I'm trying to use. I just think that would be so much fun if they can do it really well. Now, I want to talk about the casting because look here, because this is, well, actually, some guy on my Twitter was just saying that Miyamoto had like no involvement in the prior Mario Bros movies, so why should we expect this movie to be any? And I'm just like, well, are you not paying attention or anything? Like, there's this article here from Variety, right? It talks about all kinds of stuff, you know, Shigeru Miyamoto's involvement in the Mario Bros movie and, like, you know, talking about stuff like this. The version of Mario in the Super Mario Bros movie is more fleshed out. He's a blue-collar worker, blah, 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 blah. Miyamoto assigning a personality and backstory to his most famous creation was less important than replicating on screen the feeling of playing the games. Miyamoto says, rather than overthinking who Mario is, it was more important to visualize what we see in the video games as authentically as possible on the big screen. Okay, that's Miyamoto saying the words. And I think the movie clearly did this. It did not do a bunch of exposition about Mario and his character and his, you know, character development and bullshit. It showed you everything visually, and it felt like I think that movie felt like I was playing. It felt like I feel like when I play a Mario game, if that makes sense. So, you know, Miyamoto was heavily involved in this movie, in the Mario movie. And so I'm just like, I don't know why people don't think that, but I think most people are aware of this. Anyway, this is the Variety article. I don't remember what it's called. It's called Mario Powers Up. Anyway, let's get into this for a second. Where's the other? Okay, so this is what. Okay, let's do this. I want you guys to. I'm going to give my take on who should be Link right now. And I didn't really do too much research on this, but I just picked this guy out of nowhere based on some Google research and stuff. And I'm looking at some clips of him on YouTube and other movies. But anyway, this guy's name is Judah Lewis. Now, I'm giving you my thing, and then we're going to go over everybody else's like propositions of who should play Link. I'll tell you why I think this guy would be a decent Link. Number one, he kind of looks like Link. Okay. This guy has the eyes that are sort of... Now, if you think Link... If you think of like Breath of the Wild Link and stuff, and not Toon Link or whatever other Links, Link sometimes has sort of a more serious look to him, right? He can have like expressive eyes and stuff, but it's not necessary that he looks like a little kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like he could be a somewhat little bit more of a serious character. Now, this guy has the hair. He could grow his hair out if he wanted to, probably. I think this guy, based on his acting... Now, here's another picture, okay? Reminds me a little bit of a younger, sort of, not Johnny Depp, but maybe like a Depp / Josh Hartnett, kind of like a younger, one of those kind of people. And I'm always excited when a young actor that has like not an icon is in a movie and then they blow up. Like Elijah Wood, for example, right? Nobody knows who this fucking guy even is, Judah Lewis. He was in a movie called The Babysitters. Okay. The Babysitters. It's some horror movie. He's not a bad actor. I looked him up. I'm really going... Now, this is based on... D-Day Cobra said, please God, no, Tom Holland. Now, to be fair, I don't know. I think Tom Holland is a meme, and people love to hate on Tom Holland. And it's just a gut reaction sometimes. However, it's not the worst possible casting choice, Tom Holland. It's not. There's way worse casting choices. And we'll get to some of them. Timothée Chalamet would be interesting. You know. But I'm just saying, guys, I like this guy's look. I think he's an unknown actor. I liked his performance I saw on YouTube in one little clip from the Babysitter movie. That's just my little thing there, right? So, but here's Variety, okay? Here's Variety. This is what Variety thinks. Every employee from Variety gave their choice who they think should play Link, okay? I'm going to say this, okay? Well, Commander says Metroid directed by Ridley Scott, and then F-Zero directed by James Mangold. What are we doing? Are we doing like hypotheticals? Like what you guys would want to see? That sounds random. Ridley Scott doing Metroid. Anyway, look, here we go. Number one choice, Jacob Tremblay. Now, ignore this picture, because I don't think this is the best picture that you can of this guy. This guy's a good actor, okay? He was in a movie called Room with Brie Larson, which was a pretty good movie, guys. If you've seen it, it's a pretty good movie. He's also in Luca and Flounder and the Little Mermaid, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, look, I've seen other pictures of this guy, and he sort of has a little... Now, it depends what they're doing with Link, right? If they're doing like a kid Link that's sort of like... Maybe Ocarina of Time or something, or even you could even do Breath of the Wild. Link is still kind of like a younger Link, but I don't really have a problem with this guy, to be honest. Also, maybe I'll try to pull up some other photos. Now, this one, absolutely, in no way in hell would I ever pick this guy. I saw Power of the Dog. And I like that movie a lot. Benedict Cumberbatch is in it. This guy is not. This is not a Link. Okay. He's in The Road. He's in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. You know, I think he's in some X-Men films. Cody Smith McPhee. I don't think he looks anything like Link. And I think he's too tall and lanky and goofy looking. You guys see? You can see what I'm doing, right? Let me pull up Jacob Tremblay for a second. Okay. So, comparatively, well, I don't really have any good pictures. He hasn't been in much. But the first guy I think is better already. Then we got this dumbass. Now, okay. I didn't hate this movie. Look, I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. Justice Smith. I didn't hate this movie. Dungeons and Dragons. However, number one, I think this actor's really annoying. I think he sucked in Detective Pikachu. Did not like him at all. This is my personal opinion. I don't like his acting. I think it's sort of goofy and wooden and like just not very good. He's also in... Wasn't he also in Jurassic Park? Jurassic World, one of those movies where he just like screams the whole movie. He's always like, ah! He's just like a goofball. And number two, he's like Middle Eastern or something. Okay? Oh boy. How do I say this without everybody saying that I'm racist? Link should be white, guys. That's how I can say it. That's how I have to say it. I'm just going to say it. Link needs to be white. Or, let me preface that. Let me do a caveat. Or a light-skinned racially ambiguous person. Okay, I don't know if this guy really meets my threshold for Link. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. And when I say racially ambiguous, I mean sometimes, for example, like you could have like a half Korean, half American actor who has like more expressive eyes or something, and then they kind of like maybe pull it off better, but they're half Korean or whatever. Or maybe a light-skinned, racially ambiguous person from anywhere, really. As long as it looks like Link, guys. It's got to look like the character. We're not doing race swaps for Link. We're not fucking doing it. And Miyamoto is not fucking doing it either. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I said, if he's whatever, I think he should look European. But sometimes you get like an Asian actor, that doesn't have like, I'm just gonna be racist this whole stream. Guys, when I say these things, I'm not racist, trust me. But if you have a guy with like super duper slanty eyes, that's not Link. Link has like blue eyes. He's very expressive. Guys, am I gonna get canceled for this? I'm sorry. Asian films are some of my favorite movies of all time. Bong Joon-ho is my favorite director currently living, period. But anyway, I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it with I will actually, if you thought like Backlash to Snow White was bad, holy hell. Imagine if they cast like some dude from like the Congo as Link. Oh God. You know what I mean? Anyway, here we go. What I lost track of my thought. Jacob L. Diori. Don't know who this guy is. He looks goofy and I don't like his face. For Link. I don't think he looks like a Link. He just looks weird to me. Jake, I don't even know who he is. Saltburn. New movie coming out for Sofia Coppola. Okay, I'll watch the movie. Oh, this is another one that I thought was not terrible. Okay, Walker Scobell. Percy Jackson Disney Plus TV series. Now, okay, listen. This kid, now is a young actor. If they want to do a young Link, I don't have a problem with this casting. He doesn't really look super goofy like some of these other people. Oh God, wait till we get to the next one. He's got blonde hair. I don't really have a problem with this. I just, as long as he can act well, I don't know. I haven't seen that. Have you guys seen the Percy Jackson Disney Plus show? Drinking my coffee. Okay. Oh my God. Anyway, don't really know. He was in the Atom Project, which I hate. I hate that movie. But he's kind of mid in that movie. And then we just go straight. This is, what are we doing? Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is Variety doing? I'm going to say that I think Caleb McLaughlin I think he could play a good Link from the Zelda show. Yeah, okay. Whoever said this, I don't know who says this. I don't know who gave this suggestion, but that person should never work in the industry ever again. I'm skipping. I've already said enough racist stuff. Jack Champion, don't know. This guy kind of looks sort of like a douchey jock. I don't really see. I'm straight up judging everybody's face, guys. That's really all I'm doing. I don't know who this guy is. Way of the Water. Oh, hey, look. He was Spider? Okay, I didn't like Spider in Way of the Water. This guy looks nothing like Spider in Way of the Water, but apparently this is him. Interesting. Let me think about this for a second. Okay. You know what? He wasn't that... I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I don't think this would be the worst choice ever. I'm just thinking about his Way of the Water character, right? He has a athletic physique in that movie. I'm trying to think here. Oh, man, this is tough. I don't know. That's actually an interesting decision. What do you guys think? Pass? Maybe, though, right? It's definitely better than whatever this is. Yeah. Nicholas Galitzini. Who's this guy? Cinderella. Red and white, and royal blue. I don't know who any of these things are. Purple hearts. Bottoms. I haven't seen any of these things. I don't know anything about this guy. I'm not going to even pass judgment. I don't know. But however, all these people are like sort of no names. Gabriel Labelle. The Fablemans. Yo, this guy's a good actor, man. Okay, I will say this guy is amazing in Steven Spielberg's The Fablemans. He plays a young Steven Spielberg, right? You know, we could even watch a clip from that, and maybe we could figure out if he would be a good link. But I like this guy a lot. I don't know. This is really hard, man. And then we got an Asian guy, like I said, right? We got an Asian guy. I'm just wondering, though. Let me ask you guys this. I don't really... I'm just going to tell you my opinion. I don't really like when Asian people put on a blonde wig and pretend not to be Asian. Or pretend that it's natural that they have a blonde wig. Blonde hair. Or something. I just think that very often that comes across as like very cosplay to me. And it just... I don't know. I'm welcome to be proven wrong, but I did not like the Fullmetal Alchemist movie for... That's one of the reasons why I thought it didn't do it for me. I don't really have a problem with an Asian guy playing Link, because Link, like I said, he's not like... He is sort of anime looking, and he's kind of got like a racially ambiguous kind of face, but like, I don't know. I don't know about that either. That's my point. Now this guy's from the Queen's Gambit, and he's from Game of Thrones. Jojen Reed. What do you think of this guy? Thomas Brody Sangster. From what I've seen, Variety is very pro-Asian hate. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm just wondering, guys, like, I don't know about this guy. He's okay. Oh, he's the Maze Runner guy. Uh-oh. Okay, so the Maze Runner director is doing the movie, and I feel like he might be looking at casting this guy because he worked with him before. Thomas Brody Sangster, I don't know. He kind of gives me wait, let me zoom in. He kind of gives me... Let me just say this. He looks like... Who am I thinking of, guys? A little bit of Bilbo Baggins. What's his face? Watson from Sherlock. That actor. Fuck it. What the fuck is his name? He gives me a little bit of that vibes. I think he could potentially be okay. I don't know. I don't really know anything. Is his acting good? And then some random guy was in a basketball movie. Josh Giddey? The heck? How is this in it? This is a basketball player? This is a joke. Now in his third season of the NBA. This is a joke. Anyway, I don't know, guys. What do you think? That's Variety's kind of casting choices. I will say this guy's really good. Let's pull up a clip. Let's pull up a clip from the Fablemans. We're getting very autistic about this, guys. We're gonna take it seriously. The Fablemans clip. And I'll just pull this up here. Oh, this is such a good scene. Have you ever seen this movie, guys? Have you seen this movie? Okay. This scene here is cool. I believe it's the end of the movie. It's the very end of the movie. Here we go. I'll turn the volume up. This is David Lynch, by the way. He's playing like a renowned Hollywood director, producer. He gives a really good performance. I'm skipping ahead a little bit here. I don't know if this is the best scene for...
Well...
Let's see here.
Mr. Ford,
So what do you know about art, kid?
I love your movie so much.
No art. See that painting over there?
I don't know. It's really a really good scene. I can't even explain the context of it. But let me find a better scene to show you guys. Bully scene. There's a bully scene. Here, this one's really good.
You want me to feel like I wanted you to be nice to me for 5 minutes?
Or I did it to make my movie better. I don't know why. You are the biggest jerk I've ever met. In my entire life, I have a monkey at home that's smarter than you! You dumb, anti-Semitic asshole!
He does actually in the movie have a monkey. And the kid is anti-Semitic. He literally is. But I don't know. Kid's a good actor. This movie, I highly recommend it. It's a very, very, very good movie. It's about Steven Spielberg when he's younger. So then we got that, and then, you know, I don't know, man. I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Can we all agree that Caleb McLaughlin should not be Link? Please. Whatever. Justice Smith, I just don't like his acting. And also, he's just not really the right fit for Link. And this guy looks like a goofy, like, alien. Jacob Tremblay, yeah, I don't know if he's a good actor. Maybe he can do it. But I think my choice would be okay. This guy, I think he just kind of has the look down a little bit. He's got like a movie star kind of quality to him a little bit. He kind of looks like a young Josh Hartnett or Johnny Depp or DiCaprio or something, right? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Is there anything else I was going to pull up in relation to this stuff here? And that's it. What do you guys think overall? Now, no, I wanted to talk about the story. I wanted to just go a little bit into the story. Okay, number one, I think they should probably do. I think they should do Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. That's what I think, personally, if they're doing live action. Number one, it's going to make them the most amount of money, I think. And number two, I like the environments a lot. They're my favorite environments of any Zelda game. And I love his outfits, like his costume, all of the characters have like just really cool, visual aesthetic styles to them. I think the story in Tears of the Kingdom has a lot of potential for live action. However, you're going to have to... It's tough, man. It's tough. Some people I've heard say that they should do Twilight Princess storyline. To me, that's a little bit dark and kind of risky. A little risky for me. A little too dark, and potentially they could fuck up the tone of that. I don't know about that one. Ocarina or the original Zelda, or what do you guys think? You think Twilight Princess? I don't know, man. You think they're gonna get Midna? They're gonna do a good job with that? I don't know, man. Look, they could just do their own story, guys. Like, they could do another. You know how the timeline's all fucked up anyway in the games? I mean, they could just do their own thing. Excuse me. Judah could be down for Twilight, I guess. Ocarina would be epic, as long as the Phantom Train game. Look, I love Spirit Tracks. I love those games, man. Phantom Hourglass. Clearly, that's not what they're going to be doing, though. If anything, this lines up with exactly what I just punched my table because I got excited. This lines up. Hold on. Okay. This lines up with exactly what I was hoping for, honestly, because I've always wanted the animated And if they do a animated Zelda movie like Mario, I think that I think Toon Link and Wind Waker would be much better than anything else. I just think it would be more suiting for 3D animation. If you do that sort of, if you do Zelda but in like that kind of universe instead of like the Breath of the Wild universe or whatever, I think Toon Link is perfect. Perfect. I'm biased because I think Wind Waker's amazing. But he's so much more expressive and funny and cute and adorable. Like, you know, that Toon Link is just perfect for animation. I think Breath of the Wild should, if I'm straight up being honest, guys, I think Studio Ghibli should do a Breath of the Wild movie. I have no problem with them doing an anime series. I have no problem with like any of that stuff. For live action though, yeah, I don't know. You can't just do any of them. Like it has to be simple, I think. I think it has to be sort of a simplistic story. I don't even know if they're going to be able to bring, like, what if they bring in like the Garuda, you know, are they going to be doing the fish people and stuff? Like, what are they going to do? CGI, all that stuff? And the bird people, you know, the sky people. Ganondorf, is he going to look menacing and epic, or are they gonna make Ganondorf look like dumb, you know? I don't know how Ganondorf might have to be CGI like Thanos. Like, or a mix of like photogrammetry or whatever that's called, where you have the actor's face that looks like them but then they're bigger and bulky or whatever. You know, trying to think. But somebody said original plot. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you. Although, yeah, you know what I mean? I just don't know anymore. I don't know. What else here? Toon Link. That's what I said. So I said I think Toon Link should be animated. Casting live action Link correctly without offending everyone is going to be impossible. Let's see what people say about this in the comments. Yeah, people say it should be animated. Other people people keep posting funny Tom Holland pictures. Series, TV series. I don't know if the Legend of Zelda the Legend of Zelda does not have an episodic flow to the story. I don't think it would make a good TV series. Honestly, because then what's he gonna do? Like, you're gonna have an expansive cast of characters and stuff. I don't know about that one. Interesting. People are excited. Some people are excited. You know, I'm excited. I'm happy for all the One Piece people that got what they wanted. Smashverse. That's not, has nothing to do with this. The Super Smash Brothers cinematic universe has nothing to do with this, because that would be the animated version or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, we have a bunch of, like, let me just do this again because I've done this before. We'll update it. Upcoming video game adaptations. Here's one from The Gamer. Every upcoming video game adaptation. All right, we'll just go through this list quick, and then we'll move on. Then I'm going to move on to talking about a little bit more about Attack on Titan. Honestly, guys, this stream is not going to be super long. Just wanted to relax and talk about this for a bit and get your theories about what you want and stuff. Super Mario Bros. Sequel. You got Borderlands already pretty much done in development. Lionsgate. They're having problems with it. They're doing reshoots. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Confirmed with Shadow. Detective Pikachu 2. But apparently it's moving forward. They're still in limbo. Maybe, I don't know. Return to Silent Hill. I don't know if this is like. There's 2 of these movies. Untitled Silent Hill movie. I'm not sure what the. I don't know. That's so ambiguous to me. Gran Turismo is already out. Minecraft movie is already scheduled, but it was been delayed. I don't even know what the hell this is. Like Minecraft. Like, is it about the making? Is it about Notch? Are they making a Minecraft? Or I don't know. Untitled Poppy Playtime movie. Beyond Good and Evil. It's still in the works, apparently, as of 3 years ago. Kojima deeply involved in the Death Stranding movie. You know. Oh, I was going to ask you guys. Who do you think should play Zelda? Look. Okay, hold on a second. Let's think about this. I wonder if there's a... Someone said Anya Taylor-Joy. Zelda actress. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm not getting anything from this. It's just showing me the voice actress. I was trying to look up like if people were making predictions. Basically, I don't know anymore. I don't really have somebody in mind. Anya Taylor-Joy. No. She's too old. Isn't she like 10 years older than all of those people that we just talked about? Like minimum? Isn't she like 30 something or late 20s? I don't know. It's got to be somebody. That could be a totally new actress that I've never heard of. I don't know. Wouldn't it be funny if it's like Melissa McCarthy? Is Zelda Melissa McCarthy? Or like Lizzo or something. You imagine? Boy. And she's already Peach, to be fair. I mean, Zendaya? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't really want that. No, Zelda's got to be like, guys, once again, man, no more race swaps. Not for Zelda. Not for Zelda. And you can do any other movie. You can fucking race swap other movies, okay? This is what I've said before. I'm going to say it again. I don't have a problem with race swaps by themselves in a bubble, in a vacuum. If you came up to me, if I woke up from a coma and you were like, we're going to race swap, I don't know, we're going to race swap, fuck, I'm trying to think of a character. The guy from Silent Hill. And I'll be like, as long as he's a good actor. However, the fact that I know that like 55 million movies and shows and things have already been race swapped over and over repeatedly, it really does make a difference, because it doesn't let you escape. It just, you're constantly thinking, oh my God, not another one. And it's like, and it makes people who are not racist seem racist. And I think it's insidious and it's done intentionally. And I think sometimes these producers do it on purpose to generate clicks and stuff like that, and generate views and people going to the theater or, people, hate watching their content. Sometimes I think it's insidious. And I think they fuck with the actresses and the actors sometimes. And they're like, they don't even think about their well-being, and I don't even blame the actresses and the actors necessarily, unless they say something stupid like Rachel Ziegler, or Ziegler, whatever the fuck. Rachel Ziegler. I just think it's dumb when you see it a million times and you're like, and then, okay, let's say this. This is actually a reality, guys. It's not a reality, but it's a very possible reality. Let's say like all of these movies, right? Ready? Let's Silent Hill, Sniper Elite, Duke Nukem, Just Cause, Mega Man, Metro, Gears of War, Mortal Kombat. Let's say that, just hypothetically, let's say they race swap 100% of the characters, okay? Let's just give them like, let's go the extreme opposite direction. 100% of the cast in all of these movies is race swapped. Okay, then let's say like they announced a a Days Gone movie, right? Days Gone, right? And it's a white guy, right? And people are going to be like, oh, well, first of all, the point I was trying to make is people that are just like, please cast a white guy for Days Gone. There's going to be people out there that say, you're racist. You're racist. Why can't it be a black guy? Why can't it be a black guy? It's like this racist label gets thrown around so much that we could have 50 race swapped characters in a row. And then I could be like, can we just please have one white person in a movie? And then they're going to be like, racist. How dare you? White people have been in movies forever. And it's like, and then they're going to be like, why are you asking for a white person? Why do you care so much? What do you have, like a white supremacist or something? Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? And it's like, well, I care because you just retconned like 50 characters in a row that I like. And I just kind of went along with it, let you do it. And I'm saying one thing about it, about like this new character. I'm just saying, guys, what I'm trying to say, I'm saying it terribly, but what I'm trying to say is, it's overkill. It's overkill. What's chat saying? I remember hearing about the cast of Mario. Direct announcement. So I imagine if a direct announcement for Zelda happens and then something crazy would happen. I don't know. They're not going to race swap those. But anyway, here we got all these movies coming out. Ark movie, Survival Evolved, Five Nights at Freddy's made a lot of money. Portal movie, BioShock movie. These are all announced and somewhat in development. Ghost of Tsushima movie is actually pretty far in pre-production, at least. The John Wick director, which is going to be... By the way, John Wick director is doing Ghost of Tsushima with an all-Japanese cast. And then he's doing Highlander. Did you guys know about this? He's doing Highlander with Henry Cavill. So I don't know. That guy's like peak right now for me in Hollywood. One of the more responsible, respectful directors in Hollywood, I think. Yakuza movie. Yakuza could be good. Sifu. It Takes Two. I don't know. The Pac-Man. What the fuck? Call of Duty. Fucking. Portal. Some of these sound dumb. Dragon's Lair. Streets of Rage. I don't know, man. Oh, Street Fighter. It's not even on here. There's a Street Fighter movie in development from the guys who directed Talk to Me. And this is... Let me pull this up quick. I'll just pull this up. Kind of important. Wait. So these guys... where's it at? These guys here...
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Where were we? We were talking about Talk to Me.
We're talking about how the process from going from
Okay.
how to get the script picked up to actually shooting.
Yeah, so we got
there was
past
a blackout.
that.
So these guys are the directors of this new horror movie called Talk to Me, right? Big hit. Everyone loves it. And they were just on Joe Rogan like 12 days ago. So this tells me two things. Number one, they're kind of based because why else would they go on Joe Rogan if they weren't afraid to like sort of take some heat for it? Number two, they probably are down to earth when it comes to like guys that like based on this interview that I watched. They seem very much like a nerd, like nerd culture, just me and you, basically. Everybody in this chat, me, everybody in this nerd community. That's these guys. Number one, they have a YouTube channel. Then they do special effects and stuff. It's really, 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 really funny. I showed this one time before on stream. They do really good special effects. They're YouTubers. They're like me and you, basically, when it comes to being a fan of the things that they're big anime fans. Huge, massive anime fans. Big Street Fighter fans. Dragon Ball Z, right? Hollywood is giving them a big budget for the Street Fighter movie. So hopefully this is one of the better adaptations coming out. Hopefully the Street Fighter movie comes out. comes out soon and does well. And I think it's what from what they've been saying, basically it sounds like they're going to do Ryu and Sagat. And the tournament. There might be a tournament. There might be Ryu might fight Sagat, because they were doing some Sagat research and they found the guy that he was based on in some remote village in the middle of like fucking Vietnam or something. And anyway, I like when directors are hyper hardcore fans of the things that they're doing. We talked about this already. And these guys said a funny thing. I'll never find it because it's in some obscure interview. But they said they went to the Capcom headquarters and they saw all these giant statues around of like Akuma and Bison and, you know, Vega and all these different Chun-Li. And they said, they told the Capcom guys, they were like, hey, can we please is it okay if we take these giant statues back to our office so that we can have inspiration when we're writing and producing the script to the movie? And Capcom just gave them a bunch of giant Ryu and Ken statues and stuff. Like 10 foot tall. And then, you know, in the interview, they were like, we didn't really need them for inspiration. We just like wanted them. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I just think this is another one. So this is a good interview if you guys like that movie. It's on Joe Rogan. He talks to these directors about how they made the movie. It's very fascinating. You know, what else were we talking about? What were we just talking about? I don't remember. Oh, it was the live action stuff. The remakes or whatever. I don't know. I'm excited for more information about this movie. We'll see. Yeah, that's true. He's had some unhinged people. I'm just saying the fact that they went on Joe Rogan to me is like a bonus. I'm going to say Attack on Titan, guys. Let me go to my profile. I just want to talk a little bit about Attack on Titan. I've been following all of these Attack on Titan Twitter threads and stuff and trying to get a gauge of the audience. I'm telling you, man, the backlash is just not there. It's mostly comic book. Oh, where's that? It's mostly manga fans being upset about Attack on Titan. Okay. Being about the manga, the stuff they didn't like. This show. Oh my God. Speaking of Steven Spielberg, this show has some of the best visuals I've ever seen. This episode, ever in an animation. This part here, guys, it's a little spoilery, so whatever. But you know, the rumbling is killing a bunch of people in the show, and there's like the main character's like genociding everybody, and they just animate this beautifully. And look at this. Let me just play this quick for you. Oh my God. Let me just do this. Oops. Okay, so these people are all getting pushed off the cliff and stuff, and the animation's amazing. It's black and white. Then it goes into this baby. This baby's crying, and the mother who falls and dies. Oh, that shot is horrifying. No, I want to cry right now. Anyway, they pass this baby around trying to save it. And I'm telling you, here comes all the deadly titans killing everybody, stepping on them. And guys, it's brutal. It's brutal. Love this scene. Reminds me of Schindler's List a little bit, with the girl with the red jacket running around basically surviving a massacre in the middle of the movie. Yeah, like, oh my God. Anyway, that's great. I also wanted to say that I was going to just say something. This girl, yeah, oh man, it's just too much to talk about. Attack on Titan blows my mind. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's just so powerful. Here's Trump. This is a meme. When do we see the Gundams, Abe? After we finish feeding the koi, Don. Okay. And then he just dumps the whole thing in the pond. Can we see the Gundams now? It's a funny meme. But then there's like the ending, guys. Like the whole ending is beautiful. Amazing. A little side tangent. I've been last night, guys. I watched a little show. This show. I'll pull it up. Let me actually pull it up. Let me pull it up. This show. It's called Pluto. Here it is. Here it is. It's called Pluto. Oh my God. It's on Netflix. It's just, it is amazing. Guys, if you're looking for a new anime to watch, watch Pluto. So this guy okay, this is another big thing. Let me just find this information quick. Pluto anime director. Okay, so this guy, I'm pretty sure, well, the manga creator also did a movie, anime called Monster. Let's see. Monster, now it's pretty popular. Pluto, here's the Pluto series. Here's the Pluto series. Okay. I gotta find the cast and the crew. Creators. I think it's this guy. He also, okay, so he was, yes, okay, guys. Oh, I'm gonna, here we go. This is the creator of Pluto. Guess what he did? Do you know what key animators are? Key animators, very important. They basically animate major, major parts of the show. And then, but they do like, it's like storyboarding, but like a little bit more involving. This guy's worked on Mary and the Witch's Flower. He's worked on Tales of Princess Kaguya. He's worked on Fullmetal Alchemist. He's worked on Ghost in the Shell, Blood the Last Vampire, Neon Genesis, End of Evangelion, Princess Mononoke key animator, Evangelion animation director. He directed an episode of Evangelion. Pompoko, Kiki's Delivery Service, Akira, Castle in the Sky key animator, right? Guys, this is like peak, I'm telling you. Pluto is peak anime right now. Might be the best thing besides like Jujutsu Kaisen right now that I'm currently watching. Phenomenal show. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Very sad. Very sad. It's about artificial intelligence. It's sort of based on Astro Boy. Chat is talking to me. Is it Attack on Titan on its final season yet? Yes, it's already done. The final chapter, part mid. Buddy told me to watch Pluto. It's on my third, right behind Onimusha and Blue-Eyed Samurai. Well, I would say skip Onimusha, but you do what you want to do. Onimusha is an entertaining action show with a very basic, sort of confusing story, and it has, in my opinion, a combination of good and really bad CGI. And if that's, I'm just saying, you can watch it if you want, but if you don't want to waste your time on it, maybe skip it. Or watch it Pluto first. No, do what you want. Blue-Eyed Samurai looks fun. Blue-Eyed Samurai looks really fun. I don't know. I just wasn't a huge fan of that. But anyway, Pluto's fucking amazing. But anyway, guys, I just think where are we at? I think Attack on Titan was a masterpiece, and I loved it. And there's not much more I can say about it other than what I've already said on that other stream by Mark the Cyborg has it on his channel. We did an entire Attack on Titan stream. So if you want to know my thoughts on it, go watch parts of that. It's amazing. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted, honestly, today I just wanted to like hang out, talk about Zelda, basically. And there was not much else to talk about. Next week, though, I want to Let's see. I want to have a guest on. I've been talking to people about Miyazaki because he has a new movie coming out, and I found some people that really want to come on and do a panel discussion about Hayao Miyazaki. So that's probably going to happen in mid to late November. And then once again, I'm gonna probably do a discussion about The Killer, which is David Fincher's movie. Either next week, probably next week, actually. Next Wednesday. I'll probably talk about it. The Killer. And then maybe I'll combine that with something else. I don't know. November's going to be a little weird. I'm not sure how to schedule my streams, but basically every Wednesday I'll be streaming. So, I might try to go back to having guests on and just having like a solo guest on. We'll talk about random stuff. But I want to talk about, I'm really still trying to get Chris Gore to come on, and I've been a little hesitant about asking him because I feel bad because he's very busy, but he said he would come on. So I should just be like, hey, I'm taking you up on your offer. Chris Gore might be a good person to talk to about The Killer, about the new David Fincher movie. He's a very cinephile like myself, Chris Gore. There's Napoleon, which is going to be I feel like I'm going to do what I did with Killers of the Flower Moon, which is I'm going to do on my stream, I'm going to try to get at least 3 or 4 people to come on who watch the movie, talk to you guys about the movie. You know, you don't have to watch the movie. It's historical fucking, spoilers don't matter. However, I highly recommend you guys go check it out in theaters because I think it's going to be a very entertaining movie. But I'll probably do another one of those streams. The Killers of the Flower Moon one was pretty good. People liked it. But anyway, other than that, boy, I'm gonna start. Like, I might start gaming more on YouTube. I've been thinking about it again because, like, sometimes I don't have anything to talk about. Like tonight, I'm just like, well, I guess we'll talk about Zelda, and then that's it. So I might start gaming. I might start doing some gaming streams. I have to really coordinating all that shit is hard for me. I have like ADHD, so when I have to like plan shit out and like sit down and like develop a schedule and a plan, I can't. I literally like go crazy, and then I just like boot up my fucking Nintendo Switch and I start playing Mario Wonder or something. But anyway, that's kind of like what I want to do. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I don't know, guys. Oh, tonight I'm going to go watch more Pluto. And I'm going to play some New World MMO. Kind of having fun with it a little bit. I'm just kind of trying it out. But other than that, yeah, maybe I'll make some more podcast appearances. I might try to get back onto B-Sup with Little Platoon. See if they'll have me back on this month. What else? I don't know what else is going on, guys. You guys have a good night, I guess. Watch Pluto. Man, I'm telling you, the first episode, heartbreaking, gorgeous storytelling. Beautiful. Sad. Amazing music. I don't know what else to say. 10 out of 10. Episode 1. 10 out of 10. Oh, you're going to finish this evening's sketch? I had a good time with it. Well, there you go. If you like the animation, that's fine. I just don't like... The 2 things I have a problem with are how they walk. It's very weird how they walk. And then their mouths moving around kind of freaks me out. But yeah, other than that, have fun with it. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe next week maybe I'll try to like squeeze in maybe a big guest or something, like Chris Gore or somebody. I'll try to like surprise you guys with some fun guests in November. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out, Saris. Oh no, that's okay, Saris. I only talked about it for like 5 minutes, and then I'm just it's the end of the stream anyway. Oh, I didn't talk about Pluto spoilers at all, by the way, at all. I didn't say any spoilers about Pluto. I don't even know anything about it. I saw the first episode. It's just, I mean, you probably are aware that the show is sort of a depressing allegory about AI, but other than that, if there's any more information about Zelda, I might even stream myself playing like Phantom Hourglass or something. That might be fun. Like an emulator or something. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. You guys have a good night. I'm going to go hang out. I'm trying to think. Every time I end my stream, I think, oh shit, I should have said something. Because there's like something that I forget to talk about, but I don't know. All right, guys. It's Wednesday. Go play your games. Go watch somebody else's stream. Go watch Camelot or something. Okay, have fun. Good night. Bye-bye. Do, 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 do.